Hello friends! A lot of people have been asking me how did I manage to get so many arena points in the previous season. So I managed to get level 4 Supergirl. And right now I have quite a decent amount of points, I think, considering it's been just 3 days. I'm in rank 3. Well, I didn't play that much yet because I already got her to 4 stars and I'm pretty sure they're gonna run another 3 seasons, so I'll be able to get her even if I get 160 stars every season. So I've made a massive research about how to use your characters in the most efficient way, how to get the most amount of points possible using the least amount of time, using the same characters you've been using before. So the first and the biggest tip. Before it used to be like that. In 1.5 update, Arena took a massive change. Arena point system, Arena itself. Before update 1.5, that was a good idea to use teams. Try to use teams around 30k threat. You put 1 strong characters and 2 weak characters, and it will give you a better return on points. But it's no longer the case. In fact, the opposite is true. You need to use the strongest team possible, because I made a research measuring how many points you get in return depending on opponent's threat. So the only thing that determines amount of points you're getting is your opponent's threat, not your team threat, nothing at all except your opponent's threat. In general, you'll get around 20% of your opponent's threat in arena points if you win. So for 50k threat opponent, you will get around 10k points. Doesn't matter which team you're fighting. The only thing that matters is this number on the left or on the right of the screen. But 20% is just average. It's not set in stone. The equation is not linear. If you're fighting, for example, team with 10k threat, like super weak team, you just got your characters and you're fighting 10k threat team, then the percentage of opponent's threat you will get will be around 16-15%, which means it's not just you're getting less points because you're fighting less powerful teams. It's also percentage is less, so it's double less. So there is no point to fight weak teams. On the other hand, if for example you're fighting a team with around 100k threat, you'll be getting not 20% of their threat, you'll be getting around 25% of their threat. It doesn't sound like more, like too much, but look, 20% of 100k is 20k. And 25% is 25k. It's 5k difference just from using weaker team to higher team. And it goes like that from little, you can get as little as 10%, I think, if you fight like 1k threat team. It's gonna be very little percentage. Or if you are fortunate enough to have teams around 150, 20, 200k threat, then you'll be getting almost 40, sometimes even 50% of your opponent's threat, which means that's how those guys on the top of the leaderboard are getting so much freaking points, because they have teams with incredible threat which give them incredible return when they fight each other. So to summarize what I just said, you want the best way to go through your characters when you're fighting in arena is just to take your strongest team, your first 3 characters in the list. You put them on. My strongest team is pretty strong. It has about 85k. I can definitely get myself a 100k opponent with this team. And I can get 25k points in return, which is amazing for 1 battle. So after I go 5 battles with this team, I put in the next 3 characters after the pips of this run out. So it's the most efficient way, guys. Trust me, I tried every single way possible. This is the best way to use your gems. There is another hidden advantage of it. Sometimes you may not have enough time to go through all your characters, and making sure that you're using at least your strongest teams will give you the biggest bang for your pips. Because if you don't use 10 last characters, which will probably give you like 20k threat team or even less, it's not gonna be such a big deal. But if you miss a chance to use 85k threat team, you're missing a lot of arena points. So make sure you go at least through your strongest teams. Just go 3 by 3. As soon as you run out of pips on one team, take the next most powerful team you can take. It's the most efficient way to earn points in arena. Now to tip 2. So basically, as I said, the only thing that matters is the threat of your opponent, which you can choose by scrolling through your opponents. So take a look. 93.2k, okay, 90k, 94k, 91, 96. So take a look. If you were to fight this battle, compared if you were to fight this battle, it's 6k difference. 25% roughly of 6k is gonna be around 1.5k. So by not choosing the strongest opponent, you're losing 1.5k on every battle. I think that it's not a very good thing to do. So what you wanna do, you wanna choose the strongest opponent possible each time you're fighting. It will add up in the end and it will give you much better results. Tip number 3. Don't use single characters. Don't use 1-2 characters in the team. Use 3 characters in the team, because the stronger you can make this team, the stronger you can make the threat of your team, the bigger percentage of opponent's threat you will get back in points. If you're fighting one character first, so many disadvantages. It will take much more time to go through all your characters, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to use my time as efficiently as possible, and using 1 and 2 characters teams is not efficient at all. First, you're getting less points. Second, you're spending more time, and most likely you won't even be able to go through all your characters till the pips reset. So don't do it, never. There is not a single good reason to justify it, unless you are like used all your characters and you have 1 character left. But most likely, it's not even worth to play it. If you are using my strategy and using just your most powerful teams, I never play like last 5 characters in my collection, because it's just not worth it. It's the bang that I'm getting back from them. I'm getting like 1.5 to maximum 2k points for 1 battle, and it's just not worth it. I'd rather go do something more productive and then come back and do the battles when the pips refresh all over again and get much more points. So some people will argue there is an achievement for arena battles. You're getting those Superman shards. Guys, trust me, you will not be able. The last achievement you will be completing is gonna be leveling up your character or your account, because 1000 arena battles will come so quickly. There is no point to rush this achievement. Yes, you will get a little bit of gems along the way, but it's not important. You're wasting time. You will still get this achievement. I got this achievement long time ago. It's incredibly fast to do, even if you're using 3 character teams. And again, you won't unlock. It will not like hold you off from unlocking Superman. Other achievements will, because this one is probably one of the first achievements you will reach the highest reward, because it's super easy to get to you're getting to 1000 arena battles and that's it. This achievement is kept out. You're not getting any more gems. So I don't see any point to rush this achievement and use 1 character in a team so you can get it faster. It's just my opinion. You make your own decision. Alright, the next tip, I forgot the number. A lot of people probably are trying to make teams that like they're scrolling through the teams that will give your teams this beautiful advantage, class advantage. Let me tell you this, in arena, this thing doesn't matter. I mean, it does work, it does matter, but arena battles are so easy. There is so hard to lose an arena battle, even if you're fighting the team that is complete disadvantage to you. So I say I'd rather concentrate on getting the most points possible. I don't care which team I'm fighting. I don't care which team my opponent has. 99.9% probability you can win with any team against any team. The only thing that is really important is to get the most arena points, because arena points will place you higher in the leaderboard, which means you will get more gems and more arena medals, which will enable you to get your arena store characters faster. What not to love, especially in the seasons when you're getting rewards like Dark Supergirl. The higher you get, the more shards you will get. Alright, the last tip, I think it's the last one. Let's say you are like a few hours left till the end of the season, and you are almost climbed till the rank. In the previous season I was so close to getting to Elite 4, but I just couldn't. I ran out of pips and the season was ending in like an hour. So what did I do? I took my strongest team. And I spent 120 gems. I rerolled their runs 2 times. And by fighting, this is the only time you want to spend gems on rerolling your energy, honestly. I mean, unless you are a competitive player and you want to see your name in the first positions in the leaderboard, I just don't see a point to spend gems to reroll arena tries. But if it will, like, in the very end of arena, if you're like in the 75, like it's left less than 25% of the bar to get to the next rank, and the next rank will give you really awesome rewards, then it's probably worth it to spend 120 gems to get, you will increase your reward by 100 gems and you will get more arena medals, and maybe you'll get more shards of Dark Supergirl. So what I did, I just took my strongest team, which is 85k threat, and put it in the arena, and it climbed so fast. 10 battles with this team got me like through the entire rank, and it was Elite 4, and it was the end of the season. That was insane, guys. Your strongest team is the only team you want to use your arena pips for. Don't use it like, I don't know if it's true, but maybe some people like play all their teams and using refreshes for all their teams. The only team that it's worth to spend gems once in a while to refresh arena runs is your strongest team, your first 3 strongest characters, nobody else. Alright, another small tip and I'm out. If you see rewards, you can see that some rewards are just the difference between ranks is not that high. For example, competitors 3 and competitor 4, the difference is just 25 gems and 20 arena medals. I mean, it's not that hard to get to competitor 4, but if you go higher and higher, you can see Elite 1 is arena medal reward is much higher, and if you go further, see from Elite 1 to Elite 2, the reward climbs so fast. And I'm not talking about Supergirl shards now. Obviously, you want to get as high in arena as possible right now to get more Supergirl shards, but in a normal season, I think the best way to land, like, look, between Elite 3 and Elite 4, the difference is negligible, 50 gems and 25 arena medals. The best place you can land, see, the same, the difference between Elite 2 and Elite 3 is not too big as well, but the difference between Elite 1 and Elite 2 is huge. So when I play arena, the normal arena without Supergirl, I usually try to place in Elite 2. It's just, unless you have unlimited time and you have a lot of characters and you can play all the time. I mean, if you want to use to play arena the most efficiently, then Elite 2 is probably the rank you wanna strive for. Because it's incredibly hard to climb higher. It's incredibly hard to get to Elite 3 and Elite 4, and the reward is just not worth it. It's just a little bit higher, but you will spend so much time getting as high. So if you are just playing for fun, if you like have a job, a school, and you don't want to spend all your time playing Arena. Just land yourself in Elite 2. It's doable, it's possible, and it doesn't require that much time. That's my advice. That's it, guys. These are my advice for playing Arena the most efficiently. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you later.